Music is in the AO. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us today for another round of Super Holo Wars. Been a while since we touched base with the Holo crew and their Holo gears. And a bit of a recap from last time. We managed to link up with Ina again, and we knocked out some of their noise that were supposed to attack us. Fortunately, Amphion himself got away. Now, Ina is in pursuit. Hot pursuit, so to speak. Problem is, we're also supposed to chase him, which is going to be a bit of a problem since, apparently he's coming in towards the big boys. Now, we did get a good deal of money from last time, so I actually went ahead and upgraded the... where was it? I've upgraded the Mythica, and now they have a full upgrade bonus. Well, the first full upgrade bonus at least. I don't know if this also has multiple full upgrade bonus layers like newer titles. But after getting the upgrades to level 6, the Mythica now has an extra 200 points of energy and 1 movement. So now with the add-ons, we have the Mythica now up to 8. Pretty good movement, all things considered. I just need to keep them in the air. Now we're going to equip some of these parts, probably give it to one of the ships at least. Although Gimme might also need an upgrade. So do twin... wait, yeah. Musanki AM doesn't have anything yet, so let's give it something. Beef CPU core is pretty good actually. +2 movement, 25 mobility, accuracy +20, range +1, except for map weapons, not much an issue, so let's give it to that. Also, I want to give a big one like that to the ships as well. Particularly our main commander with the brass bell. We got extra size energy capsule and premium armor. Idle wings is for flight. I don't think I have anything that needs extra flight, as Grand Bell already has idle wings. Musaki's already fly. We only got one for Mythica. Ship and Gentleman doesn't need idle wings. It can already fly. Well, there's a Wagahai X, but it only has 2 slots, which is a bit of an unfortunate situation here, because they need the armor for defense, and they need the A adapter for increased capability and movement and attack against multiple targets. So we can't really use that. But it's something else. Idle Wings S? With extra movement +1. Ah, I see. In that case, I'm gonna give it to somebody who needs extra mobility. It's gonna make them S, which can make them much more dangerous in the front line. I need to give Ilmalay on something else. Ooh, reach extender. Except for melee and map attacks. Yeah, no problem there. Energy tank L. Anything else I picked up? Nope, that's it. But that's a good enough setup for now. Gotta switch out pilots, I suppose. Swap pilots. Let's bring Koto-san back in. The +1 to the movement on the Aloe Wings, that should help her survive a bit more. And put Zeta up front for this. I'm expecting aggression, really. So let's put Mio in there. Musankis, keep Axel and Altair on main cockpit. I'm gonna switch over to Goobus for this one. Let's go with Mel. Luina has the best abilities here because she has continued attack. So I think I'm gonna keep her there. Although, because she's wind type, she becomes a bit more vulnerable against a lot of targets. Still got some money, but I don't feel like expanding or expanding it yet. Especially since we have to worry about the Waga IX's bonuses. All of Holox have a boost as long as you get keeper money at above 100,000. So I'm trying to keep them at 200,000 so they get double the bonuses. I guess that's pretty much it. We've done our swaps. We'll have 14 pilots apparently? Or 14 units. We've upgraded everybody. No, we can. Wait, no. I think we haven't checked the pilot upgrades yet. HN already has 6. We could probably give Notkas on something else. But they can't switch out crews. Oh, that's not good. The ships do not allow the switching out of pilots, or rather captains, so they don't really get any benefits from doing that. Support attack and support defend. I mean, we could get one of each again, but I think I'm gonna keep it as is for now. Ame has hidden away already, plus Revenge, which makes her a very dangerous counter unit. She already has counter level 7 after all. Can't upgrade that further, I think. Oh wait, I can. Maximum counter. And then there's the fact that her ace bonus actually drops some stat debuffs on enemies, so we could probably switch her out later. Aqua has 208. Can't get Limit Break on her. But I can give her Instinct, I think, to increase her hit and evasion rates. She only has Guard. Alright, let's ruminate on that for more runs. Well, Joe has 260 points and only 1 slot left. I could probably upgrade Counter for better chances of countering enemy attacks. I'm not too sure that's gonna work. Where is Counter on this one? She already has continued attack by default, and I got hit in the way as well, so she can make the most of her continued attack bonuses. No, I don't think I can use Prevail on her. The defense of the gimme is actually pretty low, even when you try to upgrade it. So, mobility is a better focus on things, I think. Get more counter. Okay, level 3 should be enough for now. Calliope Mori has Meditate and Resolve. She has Pressure. We can't upgrade that because that's a mandatory skill. Not much use with that for now. What else? She has 393 points, so we can either go with Continued Attack, which would probably work up on her Pressure, or we can go for Hidden Away. Nah, let's go with Continued Attack. Could go with something else. I don't use Chloe much as the lead pilot before the Waga X, so maybe no skills for now. Choco-san has 350. We can't use Continued Attack there. Instinct, maybe? Morale Up would work too. Oh, she already has Morale Up. I got that last time. Ignores? Nah. Enma has 333. And since they use a lot of energy, I think I'm gonna give her energy save. Frubs has no slots. I can give her extra counter points, I suppose, or another set of support attack. Unfortunately, that eats up her SPH. Wait, I can still give her counter. There you go. Another round of counter, maybe? Nah, let's stick to 7. Can't use it on Prevail because that needs 90. The Goobus has 1 slot left and 283 points. I can give her an extra support attack, or I can boost up her Prevail to max. Prevail max, let's go. Can't go for Ignore size anymore, though. Resolve plus will 5 start. Okay, let's go elsewhere. Hachama, Hato, specifically not Hachama here, as we know Hachama exists as a separate personality in universe. Dono has dash. Yeah, she definitely needed dash because she's an Earth type, and Earth types get a movement debuff by default. Let's save her PP for that. Okay, Iris still has 1 slot. I can probably give her Prevail. There we go. Kiara Tencho has support attack level 2. I don't remember if I gave it to her by a purchase. I probably did. Prevail level 8, Guard, Resolve. Well, her slots are already filled up, so we can't really use there. Will plus Destroy also used up for Koro-san. Koyorin has 2 slots. Hidden Away and Energy Save were purchased separately. I think... No, she already had Hidden Away. I got Energy Save as a backup. Should we give her a morale boost? Or a morale limit break? I think I'm just gonna give her guard. She isn't a super after all. Now Lapusama has 482. Dark attribute units don't really get an innate passive boost or debuff. With Lapis' demon already there. It's pretty much up there, so I think she'll need nothing there for now. Lumine already has instinct and continuous attack. Okay, Matsuri-san, Meru. What do we get from Meru? She's currently lead pilot. I think I'm gonna give her energy. No, we already have energy save for her. Bullet save? Nah, they don't use ammo that much. XP up might be helpful. Hidden Away, definitely helpful there. Instinct. Let's go with Guard and Instinct at the same time. Mio Mama, continue attack, counter level to Prevail. Yeah, no need to do that. So it's Okayu, Shionyo. What do I need? Probably gonna give her dash. Altair is 71, but he already has a decent amount of pilot abilities up there with I level 8. Guard, Commander level 3, counter level 1, and XP up. Axel definitely needs a hit, but he already has instinct by default, so there's that. Ignore size. Maybe. Well, he already has support attack +2 at least. Continued attack. Nah. Ignore size it is, since he's the type that goes for big targets after all. Maguni. I don't know what I should give Magni for this one. Instinct could work, maybe. Vest could go with Guard. Miyabi-san has 220. He already has Guard, so I think I'm gonna go for Hidden Away. They need Hidden Away because of their special ability. Izuru-san doesn't have enough PP for Hidden Away though, so I think I'm gonna give him Instinct instead. Aru-san. Energy save. Definitely need that extra energy because the pizza slicer eats up a lot of their energy, even if it's fairly low consumption compared to most of the energy used attacks on the other units. Instinct. Needs a bit of accuracy boost. Astel-san, also probably an accuracy boost. Wait, no, accuracy boost should be for Hirobiru-san since he has a problem in accuracy. Hidden Away? XP up? Energy save maybe? No, let's go for Limit Break. Oh, you guys, Instinct. save then. Well, Tema already has energy save. I think I'm gonna give him... more Prevail. Max up his Prevail. There you go. Subaru-san! Support attack 2, attack... Prevail level 7. She's got 303. I need Instinct. And I think one more support attack, so she can help everybody else out. Shinobe-san doesn't get anything. He hasn't been shooting much, really. So does Genma. Kayla has 66, can't use that much. Zeta has Prevail level 7. I don't get why she's the tanky one when she's got Wind as her attribute. That reduces defense significantly. And pretty much cancels out any Prevail boost you get. I thought Kyla was gonna be the tank and the one that gets to Prevail just to further boost up her Earth type attribute, but I guess not. Kobo! Nope, I can't use much there. Sana! Space's vastness is a pilot unique ability, so I can't use any upgrades on that. Nuzki will plus already there for evade. Dash and instinct, yes, that's double. And that's pretty much it. I think we can continue on to the next stage now. Let's move ahead then. Stage 32. Ignore the mouse. Once again, excellent work, Achan. Enma, Shinobe. And of course, I agree with your chosen course of action. Please continue to pursue the distant noise. Thanks to Ina's tracking, we're actually able to keep tabs of it this time. And it appears to be headed towards Japan. Of course. Of course! This target might be Hololive HQ, so please be alert. Thank you for the information. We'll make sure to be on high alert. I'll send out what forces I have available to be on the lookout for any noise attackers. Ding. Meanwhile, in the Brass Bell cafeteria, I wish Ina would just talk to us. She won't even board our ship. She has to be involved in something dangerous. What do you mean, Ame? Well, she's getting all this power for her whole gear from somewhere, right? The Ancient One. So what if doing that is dangerous on its own, and she doesn't want any of us to get involved? That sounds like an Ina thing to do. Dang it. We might have to seriously consider that it could get to a point where we have to fight Ina. Dun dun dun! Bad end incoming, people. One way or the other, we're going to fight Bat and Ina, I think. What? Whoa, 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 now hold on just a minute. Think about it. Think about it. If this Ancient One takes over or something like that, what else can we do? That's a big leap to make. But it wouldn't be entirely unheard of, considering this is the Ancient One we're dealing with. If it gets to that point, you'll need to do what's best for Ina. If this happens, I'm beating her the heck up. Or like, if we're going to be character accurate, or actually IRL accurate, it would be Goobity-ba. It's what she'd want us to do. Yeah, if she ends up becoming a danger to us, that's exactly what she'd want us to do. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Meanwhile, in the Holox living quarters. Alright, Holox is all here. Louis, do your thing. Alright. Today I'm here to refresh everyone on the last point we need to check off for our current contract. We need to get Ina into a position where we can figure out her real intentions and allegiance. This won't be easy since the Schuler is an exceedingly powerful hologear, and Ina seems intent on not leaving it. And during combat, there's also very little opportunities to talk to her directly. The clock is ticking, especially since we just received an addendum to our mission. Oh boy, what's it now? We can't let Ina enter the virtual world under any circumstances. Right, so things are going to get complicated when we get to the portal. This will require some improvisation. That's what we do best, right? I don't know what's going on. Ooh, that's not good. That's a lot of noise spots. I'm sure Impion's gonna end up in one of those red blobs. Finally, I put some distance between us. That priestess girl's way too fast. I won't be able to stall for nearly as much time as I had hoped. But here we'll do. Come, my brothers. Now, they're all artillery. Let's go. I should stall with them for some time at least. But I may have to head directly to the portal from here. Uh-oh. Are they here already? It's Miko Danielle, ladies and gentlemen, and she's about to bring down a steel chair. Wait, no, what is that? Some sort of puppet? Whatever it is, it doesn't seem very threatening. Dan? I hope you'll entertain my siblings and may your despair sustain us. Oh, the best. Dan? Okay, he ran along. I prefer to not fight a distant noise by myself in this thing. Alright, you noise won't be causing any harm on my watch. Let's see how you handle my customized weapons. What? A new partnership thing? Who's piloting this thing? Defeat 5 enemies before turn 3. That's not gonna be easy. 12 enemies against 1 Miko Danielle. We got 2 turns to take them all out. That's not good. See, this is the bad thing, right? Those are all noise fighters. Okay, those are noise fighters. A whole squad, a 4-ship formation up on the north side. 4 artillery pieces up there. And out here, it's all, yeah, noise artillery. So what we want to do is to attract the attention of the faster noise birds so that we can get the 5th plane in. But I don't think Miko Danielle has any boosted noise, right? She has, okay. Let's go and do Exo first, then get her out here. I don't think she can maneuver on the water that well. Yep, she's got B in water. Not a good idea to move her in there. She's gonna be tossed around by the artillery. What I want to know is who the heck is piloting this thing? How do we know who is piloting this thing? Grab a hammer and cue the music. When all you have is a hammer, everything in the world looks like a nail. Incoming artillery, heads on! Hi there, Tower to Culture. Thanks for dropping in. It's been a while. It's been a while since we played some Holo Cure, yeah? Well, not Holo Cure. Holo, Super Holo Wars. I have been on a Holo Cure run for 2 days just to finish up the fishing challenge, which luckily we managed to break in 2 days as well. I might have to get back into Holo Cure within the next few days because I have a feeling that it's gonna be updating soon, even though, well... Oh, she's got Zeal on! Yep, she gets a free Zeal. Sweet. Well, it's more because Holo Cure has somehow gotten into the public consciousness again via the rise of how do you call it? Via a change in not thumbnails, what was the term? A change in... Oh, crap, she's out of range. A change in algorithm because Steam added Bullet Heaven as an official game tag, and a lot of new people have been picking it up recently, apparently. I thought I would pick it up again, just to get my fishing reps in. Somehow we got lucky there. But now we're here and focusing on getting Super Holo Wars run through. It is just a couple of stages away from ending Chapter 1, and I hear it's going to be really difficult. I just need those fighters out of action. More artillery incoming, keep your heads down. At least this one is well within range of the launcher. We got a cartridge so we can reload it if we need to. Still, I have no idea who is piloting Nico. I need to know. I don't know if the voice module is actually broken or if they're just... Ooh, they fixed the missile a bit. From the last update, the missiles were way off camera view. Nice to see it being fixed now. Ooh, that's nasty. That is very nasty. Nasty for something that's basically an upsized M202A, which means it's not really built to deal with armor. It's a thermobaric launcher. AKA, it's a flamethrower that fires rockets. It's not built to deal with armor. But I guess being techno-organic, noise are fairly vulnerable to flame attacks, though. Also being a direct reference to the command level Bontakun from Full Metal Panic, and how it appears in SRW. This is actually a major upgrade because Bontakun by default only uses M72s, or I think they were AT4 M136s actually. Oh, that's a nasty hit. Very great work there, Nikodanya. Oh, I can take him out with a launcher? Sweet. Let's see if it'll work. Ta-da! Launcher Hassa! Also, realistically, you wouldn't really fire that in a volley. Or in a volley that fast. If I remember correctly, the M202A's rate of fire is actually pretty low. Even though it's multi-barrel. Ooh, shot down. Bring them down to our level. The worm should like the depth. It's one target down, 4 more to go. That guy's too far. Here with the warheads, boys. How many rounds do we have left? I still have 23 magazines of rifle ammo, 9 full cases of launcher ammo, and 16 warheads? What? Hold on a bleeding second. Full upgrade, +2 move, greatly enhances all weapons. What the actual heck, Nikodanye? This thing gets a serious boost to firepower. What the bleeding hell? Instead of just 2 warheads, she's packing 16. Oh, I pity the fool that has to face Nikodanya now. Seriously, she's just eating them up. Whee! Philo! Nuked him! Dang. 22,000 for that. Rip in pieces. There's not enough to bury you, I'm afraid. Alright. Let's end turn 2 and hope we can actually get the one. They're gonna get warheaded. 16 warheads. Incoming! Keep your heads down! Hassa! Can't touch it. Nikodanya remains unstoppable with her warhead capabilities and her excellent maneuverability. But I still have no idea who's piloting her. speaking of having no idea, apparently tonight, Japan time is going to be the debut of one of those two training units that, well, they're not exactly Hololive yet. But apparently they're a training unit undercover. Directly undercover. The corporation, not a capability. I'll be honest, I'm not exactly confident about how they're going to implement that plan. But I am curious as to how it'll go, so I might have to watch it in JP time. I am just hoping that it's not like what they do in the old days, like American Idol Day stuff, reality show things. I hear very bad things about similar concepts with their neighbors. And I hope they're not gonna follow up on that. But it is still, man, a lot of bad things can still happen. Right? Consider me the pessimist for that endeavor right now. Well, there's also Ian Recco right after, which is probably happening sometime around this weekend. For those who watch. I'm not too much into the fantasy stuff, so I'm not as updated with Ian Recco as with everything else. Ooh. Come on! Yes! We got it! That's 5 units out of action. Oh wait, he's in the water though! That's gonna be a boost. Wait, no. The launcher doesn't have a B for water damage, right? Launcher Hassan! Come on, gotta hit. Gotta hit and score a kill. Yes! Live with this! 5 noise units out of the action already. That was fairly easy. Probably the reason why Nico Denya is not actually part of your roster is because it's frickin' broken. Did you see how much boosting she gets for her ammunition packing once she gets a full upgrade bonus? The first one at that. See, what does she want? Oh, for the love of... Danya! This is starting to get a bit much. Ooh, shooters here. Oh, noise! I should wipe them out with my map attack. Yeah? Oh, what's that? A Mako mascot costume? Are you the one who defeated all those noise before I got here? Down! Alright, then let's take care of the rest of them too. Da-da! Alright, that takes care of it, but I don't want Ina to get shot down now. Deep retribution, but it's not a kill shot. Oh, speaking of which, Ina did have her birthday yesterday, didn't she? She ate a lot of cookies. No, I want some cookies. Particularly those on an ice cream sandwich. Bigasanai. I don't think this is gonna be a kill shot. Ina isn't at a high level morale or will point yet. That plane should have gone down by now. I don't think most fighter aircraft would actually survive depths like that. Well, it so he lucked out. He still has a sliver of health remaining. Fine. Ina will take some damage from this. 14% chance usually scores higher in the RNG when it's dealing with a 1L unit. Usually. Never mind. Get friend-zoned. Hello, Holly Parker. Thanks for dropping in. Hope you're enjoying the stuff. We just finished getting the mastery point for this stage with the Mikudanya, and now we're dealing with Ina. Having to take care of some rather annoying aircraft coming at her. Look at all that damage. That won't do as much damage as the other one didn't do, won't it? Never mind, it did. But it's still pretty small. Definitely needs some more work. Too many of these annoying noise fires are closing in. Okay, anybody else? 19% chance. They're all wind types. I don't think Ina has any ice type attacks right now. Oh yeah, I'm also on Twitch, by the way. It's under the same channel name, work with a U instead of an O. Digasarai! Hang on, let me just grab a drink real quick. Oh, sweet. Ina finally got a kill shot. Whoa. 29 XP, that's it? Not bad. Not much. Public facing, not much. Private, a bit of a while. But public facing, not really long. A little over a year or two, maybe. Well, a little over a year, to be exact. Oh, come on! That was well within striking range. I don't want to put Mikudanya in the noise zone because that's going to reduce her capabilities significantly. But we need these guys taken out quickly, so we might have to use an accuracy boost. Or a focus boost in this case. Assa! Double artillery pieces. And it's usually just strategy games mostly. Although there's the occasional management game. The occasional one at least. Mostly older titles because I don't really have the hardware for newer stuff. Come on, you gotta hit, please! Oh, that's a critical! Good shooting all around there for Mikudanya at least. 17,000 points of damage. Excellent work, kids. little win button more. A little overkill on that one. Alright, still within launcher range, but now it's a 20% chance to hit Miko Daniel, so it's gonna be risky. Oh, she didn't take any damage from that. 25%, 1 in 4 chance to hit. She might take a hit from here. I hope the Prevail doesn't. Wow. The unit icons definitely show the size mismatch. Look at how small Miko Daniel is compared to the noise artillery piece. Oh, she took that hit. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a bit too much. Not good, not good. Prevail, please save us. That's gonna reset her evasion chances, right? Please tell me it will. Come on! Crit shots might be higher. Oh, good lord, that's overkill. Wait, does she have revenge? Ooh, 50k! Revenge shot. Come on, lads! Keep shooting! Yeah, I did reset that, but it's now a really bad look for Miko Daniel's health. We could probably use some map attack for this. And the other units will just sit around doing nothing out there. Never mind. 24% chance to hit. This is gonna be 1 in 5. 1 in 4.5 chance to hit, maybe. Charging! Nope, that's not a hit. Not a kill either. Get war-headed, punk! I'm gonna blow you off the face of the earth with this one. Oh, it's technically not really recent. I do upload VODs here from the I did try just uploading VODs from the old Twitch channel, but now I've tried and gone with the simul streaming because I felt like that has a better chance of visibility. Done, yeah! Fireball! Is that a kill? That is a kill. Or 25 on a critical. It wasn't even boosted by Valor. She's really pounding the pain in there now. Boom. Level 43 and no decay in evasion rate so far. Making the most out of those warhead packages. Good thing we still have a cartridge or two. Well, the offer is appreciated, really, but unfortunately, I already have a small group of contacts that are also providing me with branding support. Just need to, how shall we say this? Get some more resources in. But thanks for the offer, at least. I think there are a lot more streamers right now that would definitely benefit from extra help from people like you, though. Not some 2-bit streamer like me. That's a kill! He's out of the fight! How many more do we need to deal with? 2% chance. Do I risk it? Evade is at a 1%. Defend could help us survive. Screw it. Risk it. Let's go, Miko. Done, yeah. Come on, come on! That was an actual nail biter, even though it's a 2% chance to hit. You never know with fangame RNG these days. Very risky run. am very appreciative of the offer, but I do have my I do have my network already. I just need to like I do have a network of people that are already offering to help me out there. I just need to build up my financials. I do think there are a lot more streamers in the same category who could benefit more from your assistance, and I think they will be much more appreciative or much more receptive to your offer. So, once again, thank you for offering. But yeah, currently strapped, very, very strapped. Speaking of strapped, oh no, 70% chance. Nah, let's take it. 70% chance, or 7% chance rather. Even with a low right here, Miko is on the ground, and her mobility isn't 100% up right now, no damage. Woo. Puckering in, ew. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I need to reply to something important real quick. Fire in the hole! Oh boy, I think my PC is about to die. That's very great. Very, very great. Always welcome news. Keeps me on my toes. Anyway, that was another kill shot from Miko Danier. But now she definitely needs help. She is down. Even the max morale isn't exactly doing her any favors. Damage delta and reduce damage taken from opponents within range whose skill stats are lower. Effective range is twice the skill level, more effective at higher skill levels. She's only at level 3 though, so that means 6. 30% to hit, evade, and critical, which explains why her evade stats don't go down rather easily. Attacker, final damage times 1.2 and 130 will or higher prevail level 8. Her defense is 167, fairly low. Actually, the lowest of all her stats. And she can't fly. She does have +2 movement, greatly enhanced to all weapons. Unfortunately, we only got 5 crates of ammo for the launcher. Still 23 rounds. 23 magazines for the rifle. 9 warheads. What spares do we have? I mean, I could choose to disrupt the accuracy of all enemies, but that doesn't really do much. I think I'm gonna focus first. And then we'll have Ina hit them with the map attack. She's 1 point off. Warhead launcher, Hasha, standby! Sitting in the muck of the noise zone, and it's not really doing much against her right now. And oh, I didn't know Mikadanya had freckles. Oh wait, it's not freckles. It's just the fancy shine lines on her. Oh yeah, you did. I did have to save. Dang it. Good point. I should definitely save after this attack, just to be safe. Good thing Mikadanya has Zeal by default, as her gets a free Zeal as part of her ace bonuses, or rather, it is her only ace bonus, so she'll be available for movement after this one. Okay, let's save that on the backup again. And we got our other SR point now as well, which is nice. I'm still not using any of the Oshi points though. Yes! Yes, Ina. Maybe later. She doesn't. Does she have? Come on. Can she move over to the tree lines? Can she move in the water though? CS. Yep. We're gonna drop her into the sea the moment this area is cleared out. And I don't think she has light. Does she have lightning? No, she doesn't. She only has water and dark elements, which is bad because these guys are water type as well, which means there's going to be an element mirror match and not much damage. Yeah, let's screw it. Put the wall up. Then map attack everybody here. Hopefully we're going to be able to shoot down at least. Well, we're going to be, if we could shoot down all 4 of those fighters, that'd be nice. Kakugo! Ah, she survived that. Unfortunately, Ina does not have hidden away, so we just wasted the wall. Excellent work, really great work. Now I think I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna kick Nikudanya down here. I don't know. I'm really feeling like this poor girl's about to go in a couple of months. She is over 10 years old. Or nearly 10 years old. Since most of the cards I got for her came out right after I started getting money from my third job. My third job from this company that pretty much died on me. And even worse, they're not exactly middle of the line, even by 2016 standards, so... Let me check something real quick. Yes! Oh, I thought it wouldn't show up. Just 43 XP? What rank are these guys? Level 40? Oh yeah, okay, that makes more sense. They're pretty low. Luckily, those guys are not gonna be good for swimming, despite being, yep. Despite being water types, they don't have a boost to mobility at sea. Which makes them easy pickings for us later. Accuracy boosted, evasion boosted, crit is reduced significantly in return. So that's gonna be it for this run, or rather this turn. Let's ride. Next up. Get warheaded punk. We can't send Mikodanya into the water though. She has a B2 water mobility. Even with the extra boost caused by the Prevail, she'll just be a sitting duck because she can't maneuver as much. Too close for comfort there. Even though we know it's gonna be a 0. Boom. How do you even? Screw that, I'm gonna light you up with my rifle. Big mistake flying low and slow, buddy. You're gonna get shot down by small arms fire. Mikuzanya really needs to work on her small arms qualifications. That is some terrible shouldering of the rifle. If you even counted the shouldering. She's not even holding the handguard prop at all. Both of her hands are on the trigger, or the trigger guard. Well, one of them is a trigger guard. Ooh! Alright, I forgot. Ace bonus automatically casts Charge and Fury at the start of player turn at 130 will or higher. Excel and Wall. Can't use the map. Oh, I can use the map attack. Let's take out some of these guys. Kakalo! Well, not take out, but we'll definitely do some significant damage to him. I mean, I can hide in the tree line, right? Yeah, defense boost. Definitely need that. And it eats my energy if I sit in the noise puddle, so I'm just gonna go to a tree. Defense boost, evasion boost, AP regen, energy slurp, actually. Alright, let's see if this will work. I do have a previous save, so we can just revert to that, just in case. 10 more enemies on the field. Wait, what? Right, Miko Danye has Zeal as an ace bonus, so get her in a tree line. In a really far away tree line. These guys are gonna get swung down. Ina's energy regeneration is actually insane, which is going to be helpful for dealing with large numbers of enemies like this. Unfortunately, we already used Mind Collapse twice, so that means we don't have any more ammunition to work with her. It's an ammo-based attack after all, which is really funny. Hang on, let me just checking. We are checking something. Hang on a second, that can't be right. That. Deep Retribution, she's at 14%. This could be a hit, so keep an eye out. Nope, that's still not a hit. Okay, if we can maneuver Miko Danye on the shoreline, she could probably come in and knock out some of these targets. Ina did take a hit on that one, but it's very light. Oh. Wasn't a hit at all. Why is there an accuracy boost for the guys in the forest? I don't get it. Still no hits. Let's be thankful about that. This one might be a hit though. No, it's still. Oh, yeah, it is a hit. That's gonna reset. No need to watch any of these guys get swooshed again. And she's now up to level 46. I wonder if she's gonna get to 50. Yep, some XL there. Can Nickelodeon even go ahead and XL? Can't engage anybody from that range, but we can nuke at least one of these guys, yes? Or do we attack with something else? No, launcher is supposed to move. Rifle? Let's take out this guy with a rifle. Close quarters. Come in, Miko Daniel, light him up with your assault rifle. Seriously, that's not where you're supposed to hold, or to, yeah, that's not where you're supposed to put your supporting arm when you're firing an AR pattern rifle. It's just not enough to keep it in place when you're firing, especially in a full auto setup like that. There's a reason why a lot of wannabe operators do the thumb over board thing. Even though it's not exactly something that actually works all the time and only recommended for certain types of AR pattern rifles. But yeah, the support arm is supposed to be on the handguard. Because that's the only setup where it works most effectively. So doing all of that, holding it just between the trigger guard and the magwell requires an insane amount of control and also a bit of delicate handling, because if you shake it too much, you might block the feed ramp or some such. Or not the feed ramp, but like just somewhere in the receiver you might jam something. And then the gun will misfire. Assa! Not enough to kill him. No, please just finish that Schuler. 12,000. Schiller not really that phased even with the hits, but the energy regeneration is insane on this thing. Will limit break. She's at level 1. Will limit 170, and we haven't even triggered prevail yet. And there's the AO barrier too. Energy regen L. Okay, we're trying to turn 5. Let's go. You dingoes! You're just bullying the little kid. Come on. 10% chance hit. I don't like this. I don't like this. I should have used the math attack here instead of the fighters. Boom, get nuked. Oh, 10% chance. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. It's 2 heavy shots. I don't think we could evade this. Please, for the love of God, don't get hit. I'm puckered up right here, like right here. And I feel like it's hurting already because I've been puckered up for a while. Lonza, hassa! Okay, no chance to hit. Oh, no chance to miss, rather. No chance to hit at all. 0% chance there. Excellent for Mika Daniel. Assa! Whee! No chance to hit there. Poor folks. That's a kill shot. Goodbye. Boom. I'm not getting a lot of XP from these guys at all. Just replying to some important stuff here, hang on. There you go, sorry about that. Alright, just 2 targets left. I think we can clean them up with just Mikudanya, actually. Trying to focus up. Too bad Mikudanya doesn't have a melee weapon, really. Can you imagine her being absolutely brutal with an electric baton, just like, just like the original command type Bontakun. She'd go to town on even the worst and largest noise units out there, for sure. Oh, baby. Superior 7. No, that's not a 7.6. 7.62. That's a 5.56 by 45. Real effing NATO. I got a launcher. Light him up. Firing heated thermobaric rounds from underwater. Can you imagine that? Assa! That'll wake him up. 13,000 noise and a critical. Excellent work, look at the new. And that clears up noise here. Look at you go, little guy. You've got some spirit. Yeah. Ooh. No noise detected in the area, Captain. We already took care of them. This isn't noise when in here after all. Eh, we? Who's we? Done. Oh my god, what is that? It's cute! Don't let that cute exterior fool you. That little guy packs a punch. Indeed, it defeats a lot of noise all by itself. Whoa! Cute yet powerful. Something we can all aspire to. Well, I don't know about that. Yeah, you can leave the cute part out. Dude! I mean, in a way, Mikudanya is actually pretty cute. In a way. Is this the person-sized hologame you mentioned, Shinobi? That it is. That indeed looks like the prototype unit. I didn't know we made it already. I have a hunch we might be piloting it, but I think we'd best not pry for now. Why do they want to keep it a secret? Da-da! I need to go. This isn't a noise is getting away. Right behind you, Ina. Whee! What will you do, Danya? This chapter seems to be entering its end game. Then, I would do well to do what I can. We received a text message from the Danya unit. I'm with you. Very well. Please come aboard and join us in the conference room. What? So this is a thing. I'll be honest, I thought the pilot would meet us, well, not in costume. Dun dun dun! Alright, let me set up a display for Danye. Greetings, I am Danye. I will join you on your mission to save the world. You are Danye? That can't be right. I cannot reveal my identity at this time. You'll need to take my word for it, I'm afraid. Everything there has proven itself enough, I think. It seems a bit risky to have a heavy weapon running around our base just like that. Don't be such a party poop. Oh, cripes, I haven't seen this name in a while. Ragus. Haven't heard Ragus in a while. I mean, he does have a point. I too will vouch for Danya. They can be trusted. Well, in that case, I can't see any issues. If the captain vouches for them, it should be okay. Danya, done! Welcome aboard, Danya. Captain, we have an emergency dispatch from HQ. Put it on the main monitor. We received word from NASA that their deep space observation systems have spotted a large anomaly at the edge of our solar system. Oh, hey, it's the, STMC. We believe that what they detected is a large Starrier vessel that is heading towards Earth. It will be arriving in approximately 5 days, given its current speed. Eh? That's bad, isn't it? They must have gone tired of their repeated failures and are now setting in a more serious threat. What are our orders? You are to eliminate this noise as soon as possible and then immediately head to the orbital launcher in Typo. Standard typos. Expectedly. In Europe. There's no direct orbital launchers in Europe per se. If we're talking about ESA launchers, they're usually in either French Guiana is in Central America, or they're using the one in Africa, right? Hang on. The European Space Agency probably launched its orbital rockets from the Guiana Space Station in French Guiana. There's, utilize the sites in Sweden. Where's French Guiana anyway? French Guiana is in, yeah, it is near the northern Atlantic in South America, so that's where they are. For suborbital missions, it uses stations in Sweden, Norway, but for launches, it's all in South America. I thought they had one in Africa. Hang on, let me double check that one. I'm curious now. Oh, it's just ground tracking in Kenya. They didn't have a launch station in there. That sucks. I was pretty sure I saw that they had a launch facility in Africa, but I guess it's just the French Guiana one. Okay, what's we got? In the interim, will we ensure that the launcher remains safe? Understood. My apologies to put all of this on you and your crew, but we don't have any alternatives. We'll get it done, sir. Thank you. I'll tell Ina. She should also know about this. We continue our pursuit of the distant noise. All hands be prepared for combat. How much time we have left? Holy guacamole! Of course, Miko Danya's top ace. 101 kills. That kind of reminds me, I think when I last played SRWJ, my Bontakun was also top ace. What are you just can't help it. The unit is actually fairly broken. It's small, which means it gets a boost for mobility and evasion. Well, not much for mobility because it can't really climb, so you gotta give it a flight module. Well, but the size, though, means that it'll have a major advantage against anything bigger than S. So even medium-type units will have a hard time hitting it. And then it packs mostly post-move range attacks, well, with the exception of one, which is its under-barrel grenade launcher for some reason. And its melee is actually pretty high, has a pretty high crit rate, so if you go close quarters and you start slapping people with it, you get some critical damage bonuses, which can usually take down most grunt units in 1 or 2 blows. And then considering that it's ammunition, it's fully ammunition focused, and back in the days, most melee attacks didn't use energy, so that means the only reason why it would use its energy reserves is to fly or to maneuver in space. Now imagine having something like that in your arsenal for a significant amount of time, and you can tell why I have a good amount of kills with my one. Wait, did we get any parts from that? I don't think we did. Anyway, who else could use a bit of a boost? We should probably upgrade the store sale. We're really well behind here. Okay, that should be good. Miss Miko Danya at level 6. I think she's good as she is now. No need to upgrade her further. Gotta get Aski some more mobility boosting though. Brass bell, extra mobility, yes. Some more armor. Weapons boost. Perhaps we're using our money a little too much. I don't like that. That's the last upgrade, yes. Fine, last one. No need to get any more. Okay, that Miko Danye might get something else though. Where is she? Oh, it's Danye. Listed just as Danye in the units. Wait, yes. I think I know what we're gonna do. Idle Wings. She's already got a decent amount of mobility, so we don't need to give her Idle Wings S. With Koro-san being an Earth type, she's definitely gonna need the S just to get some extra movement. Now, who else needs a boosting? No need for that. She's already flying. No equipment available, unfortunately. Danye. It just listed as Danye because they don't want to mix up with Miko, I suppose. She has 411 PP, and she's got Prevail, Supreme. So she's got 3 mandatory skills that we can't maneuver, we can't work with, because that's hers. Pressure level 3, Supreme, and Attacker. She gets level 8 in Prevail though, so that's gonna be helpful. Wait, hang on. We can go for continued attack or hidden away. We can also go for dash. And continued attack doesn't. Wait, we can probably stack it up because combining her Zeal Ace bonus with continued attack would mean we get 3. We get her to use her potentially 3 times, as long as she scores a kill in her turn. But I think I want her to use dash and hidden away instead. Giving her instinct would actually make her even more overkill when you combine Supreme and Attacker. And if we give her bullet save, she'll have even more ammunition to carry with. Unfortunately, we only have 2 slots, so... She's all got Supreme and Attacker, so no need to give her Instinct. That'll be overkill. I think I'm gonna go for Bullet Save and then Hitting Away, so that she can use her launcher more. But I'm really, really tempted to just give her Instinct so that she'll be absolutely broken. Nah, Hidden Away it is. Then let's dump these extra stats on Skill so that she can have better capabilities, or she'll have a better chance of activating her pressure ability. That's it for now. Let's go into the noise brass spell canteen again. Man, this really is some mess we are wrapped up in. Can't be helped, Sabata-sama. We can only go forward. If we let either the noise or star ears run free, the mess will come to find us instead. Be glad we at least have the initiative. Yes, I didn't know that, but man! Keep your head up, Holo. We need to get through this to get to where we want to be. Yeah, so we can finally help Ina. So that both our worlds can be safe again. Don't you start as well, Watson. I didn't say anything about doing it alone. Must be nice to have a goal like that. And set yourself one. I'll keep it simple. I've always wanted to get a medal at the Holo Gear Olympics. Neat. Very neat. Oh, hang on. Got an important message again. Okay, important message responded to. So once we solve this and get back to our world, I'm just gonna do it. No doubts. That is wonderful, Sabata-sama. I would like to get back into my magic studies. There's still so much to learn. Maybe we can finally get a grip on water magic then. Enough of these flags. I feel like Holo Exodia is gonna get blown up in the next mission at this point. Shut up, and what about you, huh? I might give Holo Gear Blacksmithing a real shot. I'm not sure it's for me yet, but I want to find out. A little change of career, huh? Well, I guess it would make sense for a Holo Gear Otaku like you. Holo Gear Otaku like you. It would. It would. I have a singing career to get back to. Hope isn't done descending just yet. For me, it's still the same. Complete global domination through KFP. What about us? Gamers? I don't think I want to go back to streaming again if we figure that out. That'd be nice, then we can collab every day. I'd like to set up a place where many virtuals can live and stream together. Hey, some sort of a Holo house? A nice, warm place where we all have each other's backs. Ooh, that'd be nice, I'm in. That's me on Mama for you. Now listen here, all of you. Meanwhile, on the Silver Bell cafeteria, we have it. We finally have it! Clearance for a combination. It's... Oh, which one? Is it going to be full burst? Could be... Nendo Buck Saiken. Or it could be something else. I mean, the Bit Storm is technically full burst, isn't it? Oh, someone's excited. Excited and a bit nervous. Well, don't get too excited yet. Genma said we are clear to use it in an emergency, not to just throw it around willy-nilly. Oh, you bet I'll use it on minor targets, Mel. Yeah, I know. What's this about a combination attack? I'm interested. Sounds cool. I'd like to know as well. Reese and my Holo Gear have combination. Oh! Oh, it's with the R4 power. Isn't that the one when the R4 power turns into a big beam rifle? And, you know, let's keep it a surprise. You'll just have to see for yourself what it looks like. I'm looking forward to it. On the Star Sail living quarters. Looks like we ran out of time. We'll have to do it during the next mission or never. She could decide all by herself to stay here, maybe. I don't think things will turn out that easily. We should make sure that she doesn't get to a virtual world, mission or not. Leader? I just have a bad feeling about it. If that's your premonition acting up again, we'll need to keep it in mind. So don't let Ina go to the virtual world. Got it. This council member, were you listening in? Just Sana, please. And you're pressing the intercom switch by mistake, I think. Hello, you're doing it again! What in our Holox? Our luck is legendary. Well, do your best. On the Star Cell cafeteria. Sounds like the Holox ladies are all fired up. Good, shouldn't fall behind either. We'll let them handle Messina, and we'll focus on the Star Eaters. Sounds like a plan. Just have to make it through a fight with the noise, and then we'll have our chance. Let's make it count. What in the actual heck? And here we are, ahead of schedule. Curse those idols for ruining my plans. Not that I was ever intending on relying on these drones, but being thwarted by those lowly wretches make my stomach churn. What? The portal! It's been sealed! Boing. Who dares get in my way like this? Well, no matter. When my brother arrives, our combined strength will deal with this obstacle. For now, let me entertain our guests. Schuler and the ships. There you are, Noise. You have nowhere left to run. Run? You're quite mistaken, Idol. My brother shall arrive soon and will shatter this pitiful barrier. Then you shall know true terror as you witness our combined might. Now then, let's get warmed up. More artillery, more fighters. Dude, seriously? Looks like the other dissonant noise isn't here yet. We should take this out on. We should take this one out while we have a chance. Yeah, no complaints from me. We should go first and fast on this one. Agreed. All units, focus on eliminating the dissonant noise as fast as possible. We got mandatory lock, Holox and the Wagahai X. Race the Irons with Mel and Hato and the Else Irons. Who else do we throw into this mess? Well, Aqua's definitely well behind. She and Shion are currently at 34. They're very poorly ranked. Who do we throw out for once? Yeah, okay. Subaru-san, you'll probably have to sit this one out. Okakoro will probably trade out with Iris. The Goobus... Mythica should be here, but who do I want to trade him out with? I can't trade him out with Sana. I can't trade him out with Asuka. Okay, Roberi-san, you're off for now. Right, let's go and set these guys out. Mikudanya will have to sit around for a bit. Ice is weak against wind. Perfect. I got Asuka on the front. Oh, I can't switch positions with Ina. Two wind types up there. Lightning on the flanks of the wind types. And we got fire types here on our left. Fire types on our right. And here I am stuck in the middle with all of these guys. Good thing I got water types on the front line then. Wait, Ina's not part of the crew, so... No, ice is weak to fire. Why am I forgetting that? So... Switch him out. Put him up, put him up! And wind is strong against earth. So definitely have to flank these guys in. Put him up, put him up. the Wagai X already has a flight module, so let's ride. We will end this here. Chapter 33, Inferno in the Antarctic? Oh. Shoot down, Skytracer noise, any battleship shot down, Schuler shot down, Weiss shot down, Elsa shot down, Wagai X shot down. Shoot down 53 enemies and then shoot down Skytracer before turn 5. Now they're really asking for the tough requirements here. Basically means take out everybody and then take out the Skytracer before turn 5, which is... it's going to be risky. I don't think I have the capabilities to deal with that right now. Take flight! Tome! Oh crap! I made a mistake. I should have added another water type here. Oh well. Taname! Tanamaze! Tanamaze Aqua. Up here. Good thing I switched over to Goobus for this one. Axel Zinkai! Alright, let's see if we can get everybody up here. Let's wet them down a bit. Goobus, let's go. Domo sami desu. Kaku! They're the one that needs a floaty to swim. Boom! 14 came right off the bat. Excellent work from the Mythica there. Really putting in the work for everybody. No boosted evasion for Takamori and Goobus? That can't be right. Any other fire types up here? Nope. Okay. Nothing on the barrier. Why is it always Antarctica where weird stuff like this happens? Is it because it's at the bottom of the world with barely anything? I mean, 30 also focused on turning Antarctica as the gate into the gate for the Aos and the Magister, and then a lot further back, it is also where the Gear Empire, the Neo Empire gear upgrade, and Biohunter Silva's robot were all stuck in Bioman. At least that's what I remember. But why do they love to set up in Antarctica? I don't get it. Okay, can probably get some wake-up calls here. Atama! Focus in. Hot or spark? Must follow the truck. Please, no. When things happen like this, and they go a little over troporific, or some such in stories, a lot of weird story turns happen, and kind of ruins the plot sometimes. But I guess that's understandable. Hachama didn't get hit by that. Let's see if we can get... excuse me. I totally forgot to use the stage abilities. I'm stupid. Ah, dang it. Enough of the throats already. But did I not give the one guy X flight kit? It's because they only have the armor kit and the A adapter, right? Well, that's gonna be a problem because I put Louie in the cockpit and she can't swim that much. The only C-type unit here is C-type pilot is Kudoe. She can't really move in there because right on the flanks of these ice types are these lightning type units, and they're gonna get a blow up on us if we're not careful. Excel Zenkai. Now let's not get too hasty, shall we? Definitely gonna need the resupply for something else. Festival Beat, that's the currently most powerful attack. Oh yeah, right. Festival B is where the Zeto Zord knockoff actually goes in. Gimme, time to fly. Get ready to fire. How do fire attacks even work in the water without any penalties anyway? Oh, it does have the penalty. That's going to be a problem. Because they're all in the water, which means they get a boosted defense. We might need some map attack boosting for this. Problem with engaging at sea, as you can clearly see, they get the stat is down to D. So we'll probably have to use something else that doesn't have the water penalty. The only thing boosting them up right now is their fire attributes as pilots. In that case, trying to hit them with something non-elemental, yes? No! Idle Energy Earth has B. Rocket Punch has C. Chainsaw Blade also has B. But that's not gonna help them much. Yummy, yummy! I should get somebody with an attack boosting idle ability then. Jump. Even that one isn't doing much. That's not good. 2,300 points of damage? That's a lot of damage. 2,000 points of damage. And Ina doesn't have any stage abilities, being a solo and all. Yabikun! Tasukete! Wait, Sweeping Barrage also has C penalties. At least it's better at B. And there's a problem. They're ice types, so they're a bit stronger. Or, yeah, they have a defense boost against wind attacks. They'll probably be able to tank this and take only, what, 3 points of damage? Both being in the water and being... Oh, that's the big problem then, because we need to take out 53 of these, or... We need to take out 53 of these guys before we take on Empion, before turn 5. Good thing they didn't get hit by that. We can't use Ina's map attack. We can! Dang it! But we need to get everybody out there, though. And we might have to... Oh, we can also give them alert abilities soon. There's so many of these lightning types that have to be dealt with. And I don't think Earth has a bonus against them, so I think... Damage reduction, definitely gonna need that to keep Coca-Cola a bit more alive. Let's see what happens if we go with a water attack instead. It's not exactly elemental affinity bonuses that could help somewhere. I do not understand. I think I was rambling there for a bit, sorry about that. And I'm just talking about that a lot of mecha games, or at least mecha media I've been exposed to, use the Antarctic as a key plot location for some reason, and I don't know why. It's probably because of the desolate environment. There's... It just feels like some sort of unique space where you can let your mecha imagination run wild. I mean, Gundam actually used it as a conference point of some sort. Alright, so it's a lot better to engage them with attacks that actually do damage to the water. Does ice actually work here? I wonder. Nope, ice is B, dark is B. Railgun! Sweet, I should have used a railgun. Okay, railgun is A. You know, we know what to do now. Hit him with the old railgun. Well, if it comes down to it, I might have to restart this. But I feel like there's a good chance we can still destroy these 53 guys as long as I use a weapon that actually has an A category in engaging water targets. Weapon affinities, besides. Yup, that railgun is actually doing some really nasty work. Yeah, something about back, I suppose. But it's just like a lot of the older titles I know at least, seem to love Antarctica specifically, not just because it's a desolate spot. They just love to go there. And I find it really funny in a way. Yeah, the Sheila can fly, but I think I'm gonna swim. Maybe later. Let me see who we have. The ships are still okay. We haven't moved Wagai X, the Nebulon, Excapia, Navgesser, and the Schuler. Okay, 3 of the 3 ships should probably move up here. And then with the water attack, CS! Oh my god. It's really humid right now. Let's see how much damage we do with these. Oh, that's excellent. That's absolutely excellent. They're really hurting for damage. No, we're not exactly hurting for damage if we can engage them with just the water types, but the problem is, there's still 2 segments on them on our flanks. And they're all lightning types, so we can't really use somebody. How was that a dodge? How was that a dodge? That was 53% chance, and it's a ship, so there's an extra penalty that we didn't see, but I'll take it, I guess. Well, what I was saying is, we can't really use units that directly have a pilot that's a water type, because these guys are just waiting in the wings, and they can shock our pilots to death. The Idolic Ion Cannon also has an A in elements, so we can probably just punch these guys a bit. 3% chance to hit. Not much, but I'll take it. It's a lot better than the fire element. They didn't hit. What the heck? Shinobi-san! Oh! 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 Yep. Time to wake them up. Wait, what's the element for my main cannon? Main cannon C. We know what we're gonna do. Shocking our people. Evasion stacking, helping our ship survive a bit more. Oh yeah, that's excellent. And it's a critical boot. We know who we're gonna send in now then. I think we have a fighting chance, people. Excellent. It's not the elements that are helping us today. Ooh, that was close! Sekai da ne! And that levels Shinobi up to 41, excellent. Now who needs a little fire support? Because I think Akushio could probably handle these 2 flights of drills. And we got Gen 1 supporting Mythica. So they can handle these guys much more effectively. Let's see if... well, I think electric can actually work even worse against these guys. Yep, that's a shoot down. But instead of shooting them down, we should spread our damage around. So it'll be easier to take them out in their own turn. Always up for a good fight. 10,000 volts coming up. Yee, that's nasty. That's really nasty. 5526. They won't be able to engage us effectively. Yep, no hits on that. No hits on my drop. Can't use that. Now let's use Feeble later. Oh, I can still use... in that case. Can these guys move further in? Okay, they can. Let's get some focus up, shall we? Oh, why did I go for XL? Oh well. Oh sweet, I can use all of them for C attacks. Excellent. But they're only a pretty low bar so far. Oh yeah, because I have an A adapter. I have an A adapter. Don't have any fire attacks yet. The bonus party is still pretty low. Or still pretty low on the will level. So I think I'll go with Yamada Beam! Luine, this one's yours. Good luck. Matakane? Yosh! Beam power, Kanyo! Beam power, Chadi! Charge Kanyo! Ute! Yamada Beam! Even though it's just an A attack, that was some serious punching right there. 7,000 points. He's lucky that wasn't an S-class attack. Otherwise, he'd have gone down by now. Hassa! They still got hit by that. How? I'll send you the bill later. Still haven't used Eater. Anything that has S. Ooh! Right, electric. Shock and awe, boys and girls. Why is the Yamada Beam not an. Oh, because it's not an idle energy attack. Which is why it doesn't get S boost against watery targets. Excellent. Hassa! No chance of hitting that, my friend. Well, it's just Nebulon and Schuler. They're not moving yet. I don't want to use Yatagara's Descent right now. 39% chance to hit. Oh, you're lucky you skint your life, buddy. I think the Nebulon will take a bad hit from this in return. 39% chance to hit after all. And then there's no water to protect the big girl from damage. Yep, barrier. Space vastness did provide some extra defense boosting. Time to take a swim. Everything is S on this thing. What the bleeding hell? Oh, goodbye. Didn't even get a chance to shoot back. Poor guy. That's 3 stacking abilities right there. None here, I'm afraid. Just reviewing. Everybody's been deployed. Unfortunately, though, that will have to be it for tonight. I have to leave a bit earlier because I got something else to do before I have to tuck in. Nonetheless, though, we did get some really good runs out of that. We got 2 of them at least. And we actually got Miko Danye as a backup unit now. We might use her in a later stage, though not too sure if we will have the slots for that. I think they're going to give us at least 1 more slot. Please give me 1 more slot. 14 units isn't really enough in this stage. But we'll just have to see how that goes. Probably tomorrow, if I get the time. For now, though, if you got any complaints or valid reactions about the stream tonight, I would really be grateful if you drop me a line on my Twitter or my Pixip. If you got a hankering for older streams that have expired here on Twitch, or you just want to see what the other older stuff I've uploaded on the VOD, older VODs are, you can check the VOD archive linked in the About tab of my profile page, and also searchable on YouTube under the same channel name, Lurk at Work, which is what we're currently looking at now. By the way, if you're currently checking the VOD, thanks for tuning in. Sorry that was a bit short, but circumstances are just like that. Hopefully, the next VOD won't be as short as this one, and it'll be probably a bit more, how shall we say, fulfilling to watch, since this is just a short mission and half of a main mission. But there's other stuff on the older VODs that are on the channel that might be much more interesting for you to watch, so I suggest you check those out too. Speaking of the channel, if you got a friend who might be interested in the stuff I stream, or who just wants to complain about PNG streamers in general, I would really be grateful if you could share my channels with them. Twitch.tv/lurkerwork and lurkerwork on YouTube. Once again, that's work with a U instead of an O. All good, this is a long one. This is indeed a long one. Even though we're just required to finish the mission before turn 5, there's 53 grunts on the map, and some of them are defended by the environment. It's going to take a while before we can actually get to Empion himself. But we'll have to push on for the safety of the Earth, as you know. Well, that's all from me for now, though. Lurk at Work is now RTV. If you're still in the mood on Twitch and you're still in the mood for another stream, I can send you over to some people who are currently doing some Dark Tide. There was a what do you call it, a press conference about new Warhammer stuff coming this year that came out, that showed up earlier today. I didn't get to catch that. I'm not super into Warhammer, but I'm familiar with the IP, and I have friends who really love it. So if you're into that, I can send you over to somebody who's currently doing Dark Tide. There was a big update announced for it that's coming out in a couple of weeks, yes? So that might be interesting. But if you're not, and you're heading out for the night just like me, I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Good night for those who are heading out, and see y'all bye for those who are about to be sent over.